Blast off!
Caller on line 1.
Hi.
Welcome back, Shakers.
Welcome back.
I'm not going to do that song.
Okay. Well, damn.
Well, damn.
Well, damn. I like when you do that song.
Opening day, opening weekend is officially over.
Mm-hmm.
And we are back in
Rare Mariners
form.
I am upset, though, because tonight's Tark Scooble night.
No, tomorrow, I thought.
No, I think it's tonight.
I was watching last night, and I swear they said Wednesday. I have to double check that.
I don't know, but he did go to the Seattle U baseball game today
As
as well.
he should.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
As he should. Pay your respect. Is he pitching?
April 1st.
Oh, that's today. April Fools.
See, I'm so sad. Yeah.
Well, hopefully he does good, but hopefully we win.
Yeah.
What a beginning to that game last night. Yeah.
Should we start with baseball then, since we're talking about opening weekend?
Yeah.
Ari and I went to one game. You're welcome. Overpriced.
Overpriced.
Per usual. I mean, we had
Overhyped.
Ari and I made the best of the game.
Oh, absolutely.
As we do.
Yeah. We don't ever have a bad time.
No. I mean, people got mad at us, but we had fun. We saw people wearing Shaking Up the Game merch in the wild.
Super fun.
Wow.
Just wait until we drop a baseball drop.
Kind of fire. Are we local celebrities? God, you guys would hate if that actually happens.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of people that's like making that not happen.
No, they're like, please don't.
They're pulling strings somewhere.
Well,
but that's super fun to see.
Super fun.
So
love
shout
that.
out.
Thank you.
Also, to everyone
Thank you.
getting their merch right now, will you please tag us or like send me a photo, because I'm trying to blast that shit on the gram to prove that people are buying the merch.
On the gram. On the gram.
Because I get the notifications when the merch gets sent out for delivery, and they're on the way.
Okay.
They're out and
I'll
about.
let you know when I get mine.
They're floating in the trucks out and about the country.
Hopefully those
Zooming
trucks
around.
don't get robbed.
Zooming around.
Did you see that Nike train that got robbed? Which is insane.
No, but damn.
I know. Kind of like a Fast and the Furious type
God,
vibe.
another situation where I am at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, no. Well, I think it was like a complete heist, real criminals.
Going after Nike is insane. Like, what? You just want a whole bunch of Air Maxes and
on a train. The whole cargo portion of the train was stolen of Nike stuff. Yeah, it was wild.
How do you even go about that?
Dude, I don't know.
Asking for a friend.
See, guys can plan that, but they can't plan a date. It's insane.
Facts.
They
That's
can
a
plan
great
a
point.
whole heist. They know where these shoes are going to be and where they can steal them
and
from.
how to get the thing.
But plan
out
a
of the
vacation
train.
for your girl. I dare you.
Dare you.
Dare you.
Too many moving pieces.
No, but that was literally a Fast and Furious movie.
Wow.
Yeah. Insane.
Well, maybe next time I'll be at the right place at the right time.
Same. So the Mariners lost 3-1-1.
2 out of 4. We split the series.
Oh, okay.
With the homeless A's.
Yes. Actually, I did see, though, that the A's played their first game at their host city, and it was, popping.
Yeah, I've seen some mixed reviews. I think, people who, have been watching baseball for a long time, so boomers and stuff, maybe.
Yeah.
They're this is trash, this is garbage, because it's a minor league field.
Yeah.
And then you have this homeless organization that's playing there, so I think it's just not gonna look or feel right for the next, until they get their stadium in Vegas. So I don't think that, but as a fan, if I'm in Sacramento, I'm hyped.
I'm lit.
I think, right?
It looked sold out.
Yeah.
Like, it was popping. Apparently, like, where it's located is, like, more, like, in the city of Sacramento where you can, like, go out. Like, there's bars and
Dude,
stuff
Sacramento's
outside of it.
cute.
So, like, I think people are kind of vibing.
We stopped there on the way home, coming back from Arizona, and Sacramento's kind of cute.
Okay.
But I've said that to people, and they're like, "Ew, the dirty sack," and I'm like, "Okay, well, it's not like New York, but like."
I can't keep up with every city in California, nor do I care.
No, I was just like, as a passing by city, it was cute.
So, couple bones to pick with the Oakland A's. But, they're not wrong.
No, like, that's the thing.
They're not wrong. Like, I have a bone to pick with them, but they're not wrong.
Yeah.
So, one of their post-game, like, the A's broadcast, there was two guys going back and forth. I don't know who they are, but, like, they're people. They're root sports
people.
Yeah. And they're going back and forth about Julio specifically because one of them, like, was, like, essentially referring to him as a superstar, and the other one was like,
He was like, "Whoa, pump the brakes."
that's
like,
so crazy. Like,
he was like a superstar.
but I kind of was like,
But like,
I kind of agree.
which we've said multiple times, like, the Mariners should not have given him that large of a contract so early on.
Yeah.
We've been saying that.
Yeah,
so,
there
like,
was no need.
Yes. So, like, we can't really argue the fact, but, like, F off, homeless A's.
No.
That guy was kind of hot about it.
Yeah. Well, I feel like it's just because anyone that's associated with the A's is just, like, they get so much crap for the last few years with their stuff, but, like, the Mariners have no room to talk to anybody.
No, we really don't.
So, and, like, I think in baseball specifically, because the sport is so up and down,
Yeah.
like, it's kind of outrageous to call someone a superstar after 1 year.
Oh, 100%.
It's like...
And obviously not really performing his best last year. And then we just had a mediocre opening weekend. It's like, obviously, if you're paying someone that money, you expect a big outing. I mean, look at Aaron Judge this weekend. Like,
yeah, insane.
it's like, okay.
Those are superstars.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
we understand. And, like, we're not, like, naive. But
Yeah, so they were, like, fighting the fight. Specifically looking at the Mariners' performance this past weekend, their offense is proving to not be better than it was last year. But, first 4 games could turn it around. But they did hit 175 as a team. Pitching was, like, decent.
what would one say about that? Putrid?
Oh, yeah. No, that's pretty much following up last year's putrid comment. That's still putrid.
Yeah.
Struck out 41 times in 4 games. So
That's
we're pretty
abysmal.
much averaging 10 strikeouts a game.
And that was a decent, not great pitching staff from the A's.
Yeah.
So, like,
And then, but I'll give it to him. Like, maybe we're a little too excited opening weekend. Like, I watched Julio swing at balls in the dirt and then not balls in the zone.
he's so, like, all over the place. That's why it's confusing.
Yeah, I was hoping you guys had a better mental plan. So I will say that you were just a little excited.
Yeah, okay. We'll totally give it up for that.
Yeah, let's hope. Defense, again, questionable because we don't really have a true third baseman or first baseman.
No, and there
So
were
we're
a couple
out there.
bobbles by... Is that Luke Fraley on first?
Yeah, because we decided not to pay for anyone in the infield besides JP.
Yeah.
So the infield is not positions where we can just, like...
Just put someone there.
just dick around. Like, I even see the comment of, like, put so-and-so at first. First isn't hard.
Huh?
First isn't...
It ain't easy.
No. I remember I got put at first one time in college, and I have never played first base, and it humbled the shit out of me, and I hated it.
I feel like you have to be the most alert.
Yeah, it's
while
not
on
cool.
first, and, like, you're getting majority of the balls.
Yeah. Yeah, and so I just think that
That's
not
more
paying...
of an opportunity to fuck up.
No, pretty much every play.
So, no thank you.
Yeah, they're just not paying anyone will continue to bite them in the ass.
Totally. I think that it's, like, frustrating, obviously, because when we left off last year and we had been all begging for the front office to pay. Just please invest in the team. And while, yes, they did sign Cal Raleigh, that's pretty much the only big thing we did in the offseason.
Yeah.
Which rightfully deserved. Very absolutely hyped for Cal Raleigh. But, like, if we're all just sitting here staring at them, like.
Yeah. Like, you can't just, like, randomly take the players you have and throw them out there and hope it works out. Like,
right.
It's just not
and, like,
working
Ryan
out.
Bliss, I'm excited that he got the start, and I think he has pretty good at-bat appearances, but...
Yeah, I saw him on the bases a lot.
Yeah. But second, defensive-wise, not the best, so it's like...
Yeah, our whole defense sucks.
And I'm just so effing mad that we got rid of Eugenio Suarez.
Yeah.
I miss Suarez so much in Seattle.
Yeah,
he just had a fire opening weekend with the Diamondbacks.
Well, as anyone that leaves the Mariner would, so that makes sense. Also, another comment that was made from the New York Yankees weekend, which will give us a good segue into what's going on over there in the Bronx.
So those who don't know, Dave Sims, who has been a longtime Mariners broadcaster, this offseason, he is now with the New York Yankees.
Which was news to Ari.
Yeah, I feel like when we just got rid of him, I was like, sayonara. Like,
you thought he was just like golfing?
Yeah, honestly. Yeah. I was just over him, and so I was just kind of like,
Good
out
luck.
of sight, out of mind, don't care.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden I hear him on the Yankees broadcast. I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. Like, you go from the Mariners to the Yankees, like, ugh, just so annoying. Anyways, broadcasting the game with a woman named Susan Weinman, I think. I hope I butchered her name wrong. Susan Waldman. They were, okay, obviously the Yankees were putting on an absolute show Saturday.
Yeah, a clinic.
Final score was like 20-9.
Yeah.
And Dave Sims was like making a comment about the game, and she literally said, your team didn't score 13 runs in a month.
Referring to the Seattle Mariners.
Like, why did we have to catch a stray like that?
Yeah, no.
She was the one who probably wrote about putrid offense.
No, she probably did.
Because only a woman would come up with that
crazy.
word.
But, like, is Dave Sim, like, low-key, like, getting pleasure out of it as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I've heard some not great things about him from the clubhouse.
Yeah,
From
but
little
also,
insider
like...
birdie said he was just, like, always a dick. Like, riding the elevator, like, he would, like, get in front and, like, not let the players on first. Like, he'd have to go on first and, like, close the elevator and, like, just, like, walked around like he was, like...
Well, that's
and, like, the
unnecessary.
players were just like, bro.
But it's, like, also awkward because, like, now he works for the Yankees and they're, like, really good.
Yeah, no, yeah, they're significantly
like,
better.
Yeah, so
I'm just bitter.
Yeah, like, if he's him, like, he is probably a dick. But now he's, like...
Well, like, why couldn't you go to, like, Miami Marlins?
Yeah, like, now he's like, haha. I'm going to announce for the Yankees.
No, literally. Oh,
Yeah.
that's so irritating.
So the Yankees scored 20 runs in a game, hit 9 home runs in one game, and basically, like, blew up the internet because it was insane.
Yeah, Aaron Judge had 3 home runs, 8 RBIs.
Were they on, like, hitting off a pitching machine? Like, what was going on?
They had 3 home runs back-to-back the first 3 pitches of the game.
Yeah.
And it was like, what the hell is going on over in the Bronx?
I remember pay to see that.
I was getting in my car. We were on our way to the Mariners game, and I'm literally getting the ESPN notifications, and I'm like...
Dinger.
I'm like, dinger. Oh, okay. I'm like, Mariners, you got 5 hours to respond.
Dude, would you die if we saw the Mariners do that?
Oh, I would check my pulse. I would be, like, pinching myself, like, am I in a dream, or is this real life?
Yeah. Well, the Yankees broke the internet with that performance, as well as the new bats that they are using.
Torpedo!
Which are being referred to as the Torpedo bats.
Yeah.
They're, like, essentially shaped differently to create more of, like, a centered sweet spot.
Yeah.
Which would essentially, if you get the ball on that spot, like, you're going to have more power off of it and they are customized like per player.
Right. I don't remember who it was, but somebody had said that the way that theirs is that like it feels heavier at where they grip.
Yeah.
And so like the top obviously is lighter, so essentially the bat feels lighter. So basically a wiffle ball bat.
Yeah. but then like
MLB
has like the most power.
Yes. Which so these are not new. They just
But they've been in the
sparked-
works.
Yes, and they just obviously caught everyone's attention because the Yankees just like matched a franchise record of like 13 home runs in 2 games or something ridiculous. Like obviously they are just slinging those things. So like, and then the noise of them using torpedo bats, it was like, wait, but they are legal. They are.
Yeah, no, they are like barely legal, but they're legal.
Yeah, they're within the parameters of being legal. So I don't know. I'm feeling some different types of way about it.
Okay, so if you read into this, obviously, like you saw too, that more teams will be using them.
The Braves and the Mariners have been in the process of ordering a large amount
Well,
of them.
that's good. Like, I want to use illegal bats.
At
I
this
don't care
point,
what we use.
I don't care what we use. We need
No.
something.
Yeah, we should use illegal bats. We should
We
do
should
whatever
use
we got to
wiffle
do.
bats.
We should put the bouncy
care.
balls in them like the guy did in bench warmers and
Yes.
just launch those things.
Yes.
You know, like whatever we got to do. But apparently, like the design of them was created amongst different people in the MLB.
Yeah.
However, one guy for the New York Yankees is like essentially getting the majority of the credit. He doesn't want to like take the credit, but like
Yes.
he's like
And now he's like working with the Marlins or something like that.
okay,
He's not with the
which
Yankees
is like
anymore.
a crazy. I thought he was.
He was last year, I think. And now he's
I
like,
don't
with
know, but
Miami.
he's blown up the internet again because like he got a degree in physics at MIT.
Yeah.
He was a physics professor at the University of Michigan. He began coaching in 2017 and coached at like Montana Community College. Joined the Yankees in 2018, and then he was in the majors in 2014. And the Yankees club said he was the first like major league analyst that was responsible for integrating the use of quantitative information with on-field performance and preparation.
Sick. So just one big old nerd.
So
just
this
decided
guy
to,
came
like-
in here and like and he like basically a lot of people are giving him the credit for making the design, but he's like, I talked to other people about it too, you know,
Yes.
but like
It's interesting because, like we said, they are legal. And most players, if you read like most players that have been in the league for a long time, like they will say that they've used like 6, 7, 8 different bats in their careers.
Yeah.
And a lot of players are kind of just like,
there's new bats every year.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think that my thing is that why are we just now trying this out?
No, we're
If we're
juicing.
talking about weight distribution, like what?
So it took this guy.
It took this
It
long?
took some physics.
One little nerd?
Yeah. Yeah.
Where have you been, my guy?
I don't know, but because exactly. There's already like 50,000 coaches on the team.
Yeah.
What are you all there for then?
Yes, you haven't been like, now what if we move the amount of wood that's down here,
Yes,
but it's
up
all
here.
within the parameters, and be like, oh, that might help,
No,
ease the shoulder.
like I
and
need to
when you
go
s-
on a
like-
staff directory because I already know there's so many analysts on every team's
Yeah.
like roster right
Yeah.
now.
What are you analyzing?
What are you all doing?
What's the data?
I actually need to know specifically who they are for the Mariners because you're not teaching them like plate appearance, like strategy, because we're
No.
missing that. Did they fire that guy or does he exist? I don't know.
Probably doesn't even exist.
Are they hiring?
The Mariners are probably like, wait, that's the job.
No, the Mariners are like
Other
the,
teams have
the
that.
one team that are like, yeah, we don't need it. We have Edgar.
Wait, do they require a salary? Nah, we don't need them.
because we're not paying extra coaches.
We don't need them.
That's insane.
But tons of other teams have these bats as well. The Rays, the Orioles. And one thing to note is that the 4 or 5 out of those 9 home runs were players using the torpedo bats. Aaron Judge was not one of them. So that guy's just naturally a fucking monster.
Yeah.
There's no
No, Aaron Judge.
cracking that code.
Aaron Judge was one player that I stood on the field next to and was like,
You were a large human being.
no, like it's outplaced.
And could you play for the Seahawks when you're done with
No,
baseball?
what other sport do you want to play? Because, like, it was like, this human looks like a Mack truck.
No.
Like, what is this? Is this a transformer?
And like no facial hair. Is he a robot?
No, is he AI?
I think he might be AI. I'm starting to get like skeptical vibes.
What's his personality? He doesn't seem like he has one. Does he have one?
I don't know. Do AI robots have personalities?
No, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he has one.
We gotta look into this. I just know that he has 2 little wiener dogs.
What? Why?
I'm pretty sure.
Why?
I don't know.
God,
Because I feel
talk about
just
an
like
ick.
no, I feel like big guys always have small little dogs and
Oh.
big trucks and
Little dogs?
and you know what I mean.
And little dogs? And small hands? What does his hands look like?
Oh,
those
probably
up.
from here to the window.
Look those up. What are those phalanges looking like?
Ew. Those
Everyone's gonna be like,
fingerlings.
oh my god, you're talking about how hot these guys are. You
fingerlings.
six. Ew. Why do you guys have wiener dogs? I'm appalled.
I thought you were gonna say,
Get a
why do you-
Doberman. I'm kidding.
Like, get something that matches your like stature.
Have you seen Devin Booker? Like, that's a hot dog
That's
to
hot.
have when you're like,
That's hot.
when you're hot.
That's hot.
Yeah.
No, but maybe he's like a golden retriever type of personality.
Ew.
But he probably picks up the wiener dog with like one piece of hair and is like, ding, time for dinner, ding.
He's probably super corny in person, isn't he?
Probably.
Yeah.
Does he have a wife?
Oh, I think he has a few.
Okay, now we're just starting rumors.
Yeah, all you guys do is talk about guys and then who they date and if they're hot. Because you're women. That makes sense.
We're just analyzing things that need to be analyzed.
He does have a girl because isn't he the one that like dates the girl that like used to date like a Dodger player or something? Remember there was like
Oh.
some weird like Cody Bellinger's.
Cody Bellinger.
Yeah,
Is that Aaron Judge? That's part
I
of
think
that?
there was. Yeah, I think there was some drama with him. I think it's that girl.
Oh. Well, yeah, they're teammates now.
Yeah, so it's that girl or Cody dates her and they used to date her. That's backwards.
I
One
think
of the two.
maybe
So he
that's
does
it.
like girls though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Did you think it was gay?
I kind of get gay vibes from Aaron Judge. Is that weird? No?
My head is, there's so many things I want to say, but I can't. All of a sudden, this
Okay.
podcast would be
Live on the
labeled something
podcast, I'm going to go to
else.
his Instagram and just look at his last picture, and that's it. That's it. That's all I'm
Okay,
going to do.
one word. One word.
Oh, that's a video. That doesn't count.
No.
Ah!
One word.
Ah! Ah! I don't want this. Opening day nonsense. Oh, all he posts is of videos? Ick. Oh my god. I'm a brat. Well, his last picture is his baby being born.
Oh, so
Confirmed that he does have a girl and he had a baby and he's straight.
I think that he's like a nice guy.
No, I didn't say he was mean. He does have 2 wiener dogs though.
So I was right. Huh.
Oh, his girl's cute. Okay. Anyways, moving on, because God, Lee, that's too much time on him.
Yeah, wow.
Oops.
But yeah,
Oops,
so
oops,
hopefully
oops.
the Mariners
Well,
get a hold on to some of
yeah,
those.
Aaron Judge doesn't need the torpedo bat, but every single Mariners player needs one.
Facts.
There's no, even if you don't want to use one, you're using one.
No, yeah, you don't have a choice.
No.
Until you're batting over 250, 200, you don't get a choice.
No. And some
You're
of you will
using
never
this-
be batting over 200.
You're using this goddamn torpedo bat.
No. Torpedoes used to be the thing you threw under the water. Do you remember those?
No.
Oh. Oh, because you don't have siblings, so you didn't, like, play.
Was this like in the category of like skipping rocks?
When you and your, like, family went on vacation, like, what'd you do?
Just annoy the fuck out of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Hey, Mom, watch this.
Like,
Mom,
me and
watch
my
this.
brother
Mom,
would,
look.
like, be in the pool and, like, playing together.
Oh, no, yeah. My mom would be in the pool with me.
Oh.
That's why she's
God.
go.
Poor... See, like, they couldn't just, like, lay out.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I wouldn't let them.
Well, those big rubber, like, submarine-looking things, you would, like, throw them under the water, and they're, like, torpedoes.
Yeah. Okay. That's not in the category of skipping rocks. Forget I said that.
Kind of.
I guess.
I mean, like, an activity.
Water activities.
Yeah.
No, my mom and I used to go on, like, my dad's business trips, which were actually always in Vegas. And we would stay in the hotel, and I kid you not, would be in the pool for, like, 8 hours.
No,
and my mom would be like...
I loved playing in the pool.
Oh, I could play in the pool for hours.
Yeah, I'd be diving for the rings.
I would be doing everything.
Dude, that...
Look, Mom, I'm going to do a handstand.
Yep, same. Last 1 second, but I was up.
And it's so... My legs are, like... And it's so ugly, and then I'm packed back up with my
I'm
goggles.
like, what it look like? What it
Did
look
it
like?
look cool, Mom? Did it look cool? She was like, yeah, sweetie. Wasn't
Holy
looking.
shit. Okay.
In another world, or another lifetime, maybe we're mermaids.
Yeah, no. I can barely swim
I got
now.
pretty close. I'm basically Ariel.
Good God. Some drama for the Atlanta Braves.
Love drama.
One of their players was using,
Especially when it's my boyfriend's baseball team.
Yeah, no. Seriously, that's hilarious. But, like, I kind of want our players to try drugs, too. I don't know.
At this point, try anything and everything.
Dude.
Drugs, torpedo bats, wiffle balls.
Like,
I don't care.
I don't actually want you to break the rules, but, like, something's got to give.
Something's got to give.
If we can't win being honest, like, let's try
And, like,
something.
obviously, the league isn't testing the Mariners for anything.
No, because we're not a threat.
Exactly.
They're testing the Braves, though. Let me tell you. And one guy failed.
Which, okay, this guy's been in the league for a while.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, wait. And my favorite, okay, so back up. Outfielder, Jurickson.
Mm-hmm. Profar.
Yeah, just a combo of some names.
Being suspended 80 games for violating MLB's PED policy.
He is eligible to return June 29th against Philadelphia, but he would lose $5.8 million of his $12 million salary, and he is ineligible for the postseason.
That's boy math.
I know.
So maybe our team shouldn't do it, but like...
Okay, these are my favorite quotes, because, you know, they're always the same. Thanks, ChatGPT. Quote, I have been tested my entire career, including 8 times last season alone, and have never tested positive. I would never willingly take a banned substance, but I take full responsibility and accept MLB's decision. What do you mean willingly? Like somebody was just in the locker room, like shoving it down your throat?
Apparently that's what happened to Cano too.
Oh, right.
He wasn't willingly doing it. Mm-hmm. Well,
but what does that mean?
What the players?
That's like guys who are like, oh, I didn't cheat, but like you did, or like I didn't mean to.
No, like she just fell on me.
No, literally. No, her number just ended up in my phone.
She like made out with me.
Yeah, I didn't kiss her back.
Oh my God, every one of my exes. Remember when I went to another country and my boyfriend was cheating on me? That's so crazy. And guess what? Podcast. He was a baseball player.
Yeah.
Dude, they cheat with drugs. They cheat with women. Okay.
Cheatiness.
Why players keep saying this, I think, when they get caught is because I think a lot of it has to do with their, obviously they have a lot of people in their life that are like their own like strength coaches,
right,
chefs,
right,
trainers, whatever
right,
the case might be. And so they start taking things. I don't know. Like, I think sometimes there are like doctors involved. Like, I think in Cano's situation, like he like started taking something else and then like was under the impression like these vitamins.
Well, it's like
whatever.
I mean, it's like
was
if you're taking Adderall, like it'll come up as like Coke sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, on it.
Or like something like that. Or I'm sure like some version of like post-workout or like creatine or like God only knows what. And then so that's what the players are saying of like, I didn't know it was in there. Or they said it was all cleared.
Yeah.
And.
Yeah.
But like, why did he get tested? We're 3 games in. Why did he get tested?
And he wasn't even doing that great, I don't think.
So they were sketchy about you.
Test Aaron Judge. Tell me it comes back confirmed AI robot.
No, seriously. Bing, bing, bing.
I am robot.
Yeah. But, okay, so maybe our team shouldn't do that.
Yeah, wait. Any Mariners that could potentially be listening?
Don't. Because you could miss the postseason.
Yeah, and you know damn well we're going there, so don't even. Or no, like the one time we do make it, it's going to be like, actually, I'm not going to put this shit in the air. I'm going to shut up. Okay, moving on to the Boston Red Sox.
Oh, yeah. Boston.
Their designated hitter, Rafael Devers, he's been in the league for a while. He's been with the Red Sox for a long time.
Yep.
Just this last spring, they brought on Alex Bregman.
Yep.
And
cheating Alex Bregman, who's also a cheater.
Houston Astros, boo.
That's so crazy. Again, to our point, the whole Astros team cheated.
Yeah, we're still not talking about that. Or actually, no, I think that everyone hates them, so it's fine.
No, and everyone calls them cheaters.
Yeah, and I just saw something about Jose Altuve, like...
No, I saw this. He got ejected.
Yes.
Because he took off his shoe.
Yes, and then all the comments were like, haha.
Yeah, it's because the umpires hate you, that you cheated, and the umpires hate you too.
Exactly.
It was like a foul ball or something. He tried to prove that he like got hit, and I was like, first of all, you're so annoying.
No, so annoying.
So theatrical. It's game 3. Like, get out of here.
Yes.
And then he got ejected, and I was like, oh my god, sick pleasure.
Being ejected with one shoe is crazy work.
Dude, I hope you had to like
hobble off.
We find out he's actually 5'5" because he's got 3-inch risers in his shoes.
As if he could get any shorter. He's like a little dweeb.
Let's measure you without cleats.
Yeah.
What? His spikes are like this.
Okay, we have a lot of inspecting to do after this episode. The height of his spikes.
Oh my god.
Aaron Judge is a robot.
Yeah. So far, so good.
And what drugs America can take that wouldn't get them
Number
taken
4,
out.
what torpedo bats can we get and when?
And can we get rush shipping?
Okay.
So anyways, Boston Red Sox DH. He was a longtime first baseman.
Yeah.
He even, when he signed his extension in January of 2023, the organization was like promised him, like, you're first baseman.
Okay.
And, or third base, my bad. Third base. And then they get Alex Bregman this last spring.
Oh, yeah.
And so they moved Devers to DH.
Yeah, permanently.
Which he wasn't happy about. Which
Designated
I wouldn't be
hitter.
either.
Yeah. Okay, so I have
Especially if the organization, like, if I'm signing
I would
forget what, it was like
100% agree with him on this problem.
$331 million extension, and they're promising you, like, you're a third baseman, like, and then you sign a new player from the cheating Astros in the spring.
Who Alex Bregman thinks he can put on a different uniform and we're not going to know he was a cheater? That's so crazy.
I know, like, we see right through. We see you.
So he's forced into being a DH and it's not going over well.
Correct.
Performance-wise.
Yes. Didn't go so hot opening weekend.
Yeah. I think he set a record for being so bad.
For strikeouts.
Yeah. 10?
I don't know if that was over a 4-game span or for opening weekend. I don't know what the record is, but either way, it's not great.
Okay, so this goes to, first of all, a larger confusion that I'll never understand, that the National League has designated hitters, but the American League doesn't.
That is so weird to me.
Like, can we just make a choice? We either have them or we don't.
I just think it's weird. And, like, the whatever else the NL and the AL do, like the pitching, like you get, what is it? You can have batters pitch or whatever. Is that what it is? There's something else that they do differently.
Yeah.
It's weird to me that the divisions are different, because then when we go to World Series, like...
Doesn't align.
Yeah.
We're not united.
Yeah. We're not the United States of America.
No, well, we know that. Does the country need to be renamed?
Dude, yes.
No, because genuinely,
America now.
How do you call us United States of America, but like essentially...
But our sport isn't even united.
No, our sports aren't. And like in the grand scheme of things, like, the states are just being given, like, the liberty to, like, do whatever they want.
Right.
So, like, every state is essentially different. So, like,
Totally.
in what world is that
And
united?
also, like, not to be dramatic, but the East Coast and the West Coast are so different.
Yeah. Well,
They're
they are in baseball, too.
They are in completely different worlds.
So, because if you're friends with the Mariners, doubt it.
If you're in a toxic relationship with the Mariners.
If you are a fan of the Mariners or any American League team, you might honestly not realize that we don't have this designated hitter, but the National League does. So the National League does, obviously, this position. We have a designated hitter. Yeah. Why are we getting confused with this? We are getting confused with the pitch.
The pitch.
Yeah. The pitcher hitting.
Yes.
Which causes.
Yes.
That's
So
what we have.
weird
We have a designated hitter because Edgar. Hello.
Yeah.
Anyways, this Red Sox player, designated hitter, doesn't want to be. I feel for him because his whole frustration with the Red Sox right now is that he. Essentially, as we've talked about, baseball is the most stressful sport.
Yeah.
And if he's unsuccessful at the plate, it's really nice to be able to go in the field and, like, say you make, like, a good catch and then you come back in your mind,
yourself.
like, whatever. So he's essentially just, like, permanently spiraling and doesn't want to be a designated hitter.
Yes. And I think he even made, like, a comment about that where it's, like, not having the time to go out and play defense and stuff and, like, just being stuck on DH, like, it completely changes just the way that you play baseball.
Yeah,
and he's
totally
even, and I think that, I don't know if he had, like, an injury or something like that, but he didn't play much of spring training. He was, like, adjusting his foot placement at the plate and stuff, and so I think that he's just, like, rusty and just in a different position. But
and it sucks because, like, I loved playing in the field. If you love playing in the field and then that, like, gets taken away from you, it's kind of like.
I mean, it's just, to me, like, DH just screams, like, Dino Vogelback.
Dude, like, you are physically unable to play in the field.
Like, you don't look like a baseball player, but you can hit a home run.
Can we go back to, like, the pitchers not hitting in our league? Because, like, what I would do to see some of our pitchers hit.
I would love.
Sick pleasure.
To see Taylor Saucedo.
With the helmet? Why?
He's our friend from high school, we can say
Why can't I picture him in a helmet?
It's kind of giving, like, me, like, putting on, like, one of those big football helmets.
Dude, which I love. Okay, anyways, something to keep an eye on with the Red Sox and, like, what that drama and
so do, like, Alex Bregman and him have beef?
Yeah, obviously. Because who wouldn't have beef with the Astros? It's insane.
And coming in and taking your position.
The Mariners are starting this week against the Detroit Tigers. So that's not good for us because they're pretty solid. So
yeah, we already lost one.
And then we're going against a Cy Young winner tonight, so that should also work out really well in our favor.
Yep.
Hopefully those torpedo bats were rushed.
No. Hopefully they got delivered this morning, because, man, what the fuck?
Okay, let's get into a little March Madness.
Yes!
We are officially down to the Final Four for both men and women, and the champion will be announced before the next episode. So this weekend.
Shit. You're right.
Yeah.
Sunday, women's, men. It's on Monday.
Yeah. So women are Final Four Friday, championship Sunday, I believe, and then the men Final Four Saturday, championship Monday.
Yep. This is so we got Duke first game, start from the top. First game is Florida and Auburn. Mm-hmm. Should be a fire matchup.
Yep.
Quote unquote, Auburn's most complete team, and Florida has, like, the best clutch shooter in the NCAA. Mm-hmm. Good matchup. And then second game is Duke and Houston, which Duke is the top-ranked offense and Houston's the top-ranked defense. So
that'll be fun.
That's a fun matchup.
Something fun to do in Seattle this week because it's going to be hot and sunny on Saturday. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, baby.
Oh my God, what? I didn't know
Yeah.
this.
Sure is. Oh, well, it's changing now. But yeah. Friday and Saturday, sunny. Saturday, 70 degrees.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
But we
it's
should be
summer.
out and about watching.
March Madness.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, anyways, those 2 games will be clutch. All 1 seeds.
Yes, which
Bing bong.
This is the first time since 2008 and only the second time in history. Do you want to know what's also ironic? They play in the Alamo Dome.
Did you just have a stroke?
I think so.
Wow.
Dude, I had like 4 of these today.
That's not good.
No.
No.
All right, episode over. I got to go to bed. Anyways, the arena in San Antonio.
Yeah, that one. The Yeehaw Arena.
Yeah. Where they're playing in is the same arena that the last time in 2008 when all 4
Whoa.
1 seeds played.
That is
Isn't
weird.
that a little weird?
Yeah. That's AI.
No.
Everything that doesn't make sense is AI.
We almost had this idea since it's April Fool's Day, just doing a whole parody episode.
Maybe this was.
Yeah, maybe it is. What are we even saying?
No idea. It's probably wrong though. Also, we have a player looking to make history. Houston's LJ Cryer could become the first player in NCAA history to win multiple national championships with 2 different teams. He won with Baylor in 2021, and now he is on Houston and could win a championship with Houston.
Now that's doing the transfer portal right.
Exactly.
That's fun.
Yeah, but will we see more of that?
Probably.
Yeah.
However, I need Duke to win for bracket purposes.
I've had this. I need Houston, so that's awkward.
Well, you're at the bottom of the bunch.
Not on that one. I'm a Houston in my other bracket.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
I've had a few conversations, and per our last episode, we were talking about how we anticipate this is how March Madness is going to go moving forward due to NIL impacting the sport so much. Because we're looking at all number 1 seeds. There's not really Cinderella stories. I've had a lot of people be like, I don't think that's the case. And I'm like, how?
Wait, what's not the case?
That it won't be like that.
Well, it will be in another, what's the math?
So I was like
2025.
Well, I was like, I guess the real story will be next year if we see March Madness being again like top 4 or whatever, then it is trending that way.
Then we'll start.
But we're not saying that it's going to be the same exact teams.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's going to be the next like super teams that get made.
Yeah.
I don't know why people think this isn't. It's literally all 4 number 1 seeds.
Yeah.
So obviously, whoever ranked them was correctamundo.
Yeah. Yes.
And when the teams get ranked next year, if that's again, then the NIL is.
Then we obviously know what. I mean, if you take a look and see what teams are making the most NIL, which players are making the most, and then they're ranking them according to that, and then they're right, then last time I checked, 1 + 1 = 2.
Yeah, last time I checked, that's the same too. Moving to the women, we have South Carolina versus Texas, and then UCLA versus UConn. UConn's the lowest seed at 2.
Yeah.
But, they have Paige Buckers, and why you would ever bet against UConn, I don't know. Couldn't be me.
I watched the game last night. Paige Buckers, man. Dude, she's fun to watch.
Yeah, she's insane.
Yeah, I fuck with her.
We did shout out Haley Van Lith last episode, and we were on to something there because she had a great run. She was playing for TCU, and they did lose, but she led TCU to the first Elite 8 ever in their program history.
Yeah.
And herself went to her 5th straight Elite 8 and became the first player to lead 3 different programs to the Elite 8.
That's
actually
impressive.
Pretty crazy.
That's very impressive.
Yeah, she was with LSU, Louisville, TCU. The LSU thing was a little controversial because she went and like joined Angel Reese and like
Yeah,
it was like, is this Miami Heat?
Stop.
I'm gonna take my talents to LSU and make a super team.
Facts though. That's
But did you
That's
see her dad? Her dad is a vibe.
no. Oh wait, is he?
He's the one that like runs down the aisles.
Yes.
And he's like
yes. I think I saw. Is it? Do they always show?
him and Jalen Scuggs.
And yes, but also her mom too.
I think they did earlier in the tournament, but
And
like
she
his
was
dad
like-
went
she was
viral
like,
the last 2 games. Yeah.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, they kind of pop off.
Yeah. I mean, shit.
Fire.
Another interesting player on TCU. Just things that needs to be talked about because this is all I see on my TikTok.
I don't see anything about TCU.
Well, that would mean that you'd have to be on TikTok.
Yeah, probably.
Sedona Prince.
Okay.
7th year senior, by the way.
Yep.
Like, I think it's time.
Yeah.
She was originally known for when she was on Oregon, and I think it was like 2021 maybe. She had posted a TikTok that went viral, and it was basically like comparing the women's like weight rooms compared to men's weight rooms, and it like showed like the men's having like literally everything and then the women's having like dumbbells.
Yeah.
And so she created this like huge movement about like getting more funding and like obviously just more attention to the women's like strength and conditioning facilities and weight rooms and all of that. So started off good, and then the last like year or two and I don't know how this is going to translate in the WNBA because people are very upset that she was playing with TCU because she's facing like multiple allegations for like sexual assault and abuse. And
Against who? Who was she abusing?
I forget who she was dating. She was dating someone for a little bit, but like a lot of like girls in the league or in NCAA have like come out and said things about her, and like yeah, and so when she came to TCU, like a lot of they all signed a petition to like get her off the team, and like over 200,000 people signed the petition. So people were like pissed at TCU and were like, why are you letting this person play here? Like,
whoa.
Yeah, it was like pretty intense, and so I don't know.
That's wild.
Because she's obviously entering the WNBA draft. I mean, Jesus Christ, 7th year senior.
Yeah, that's wild.
Let's wrap it up. Not much left to do at college. So I don't really know how. Now, like, I just saw like, a couple articles like this morning, and it was like talking about like how that's gonna be addressed in the WNBA and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know.
Girls are crazy.
No, girls are crazy.
So crazy.
Yeah, I saw like something where like she like pushed some girl off an ATV.
What?
And, like, yeah, like very like abusive and like sexual assault stuff and like
that's insane.
Yeah. Yeah. So really interested to see how that plays out when she goes to WNBA.
Okay.
I mean, it's just like
She's gonna get her ass beat.
We talk about men doing that shit, you know, and it's like, well, plot twist. So was Sedona Prince. She was comparing the locker rooms. She said, okay, I guess I just got to be one of them guys, too. You can stay and get your ass beat, or you can stay and get your ass beat. Hope that's what happens.
Probably.
One more NCAA player that we have to mention is Olivia Miles. Great guard for Notre Dame. I believe they lost in the Sweet 16.
Yeah, I think so.
To TCU, actually, I think. And she was like projected number 2 in the overall draft.
Yep.
And she just announced, I think yesterday maybe, that she's returning to college.
NIL, baby. We've said this before. You see more and more players stay in college longer. They'll bounce around.
I mean, especially for women's.
Especially women's basketball players. Their salaries in the NBA, like, or the WNBA for like the best players are like $75,000.
Yeah, and I swear I heard a number earlier today, and I can't remember what it was. I don't want to butcher it, but it was like a significant amount of money.
Oh, I bet.
That like they're making just through NIL, and it's like 3 times like.
Which I get, like
WNBA.
You're gonna get endorsements in the WNBA, but nowhere near. Because it's not like every player gets endorsements. Like, you're not all Caitlin Clark. And, like, so, like, keep your NIL money.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think, too, also because I mean, they left in Sweet 16. And I think, she also, I think she hurt her ankle. She had an injury in that game that they lost in the Sweet 16. And I believe she said, like, I would rather have an off season to, like, recover and then keep playing rather than, like, hurrying and entering the draft. But, like, she was like, it is a lot to give up the potential to be number 2 overall draft pick. But, like, I'd rather have an off season so I can recover and... I mean, obviously not saying, but get some NIL money. And I think, too, like, I think she has 1 year more left of eligibility, so she could go to, like, a dominant school.
Yeah.
And probably be, like, the main girl on it.
Yeah.
And so...
I get it.
I know.
Trust me, I wouldn't be racing to get to the WNBA. I
was just going to say
they ain't the league.
I was going to say the same thing. Like,
in my opinion, they're drama.
No, I know.
God bless them, though. You should all go to the games and watch them. But, like, it's a lot of drama. Like, I see stuff about them possibly sitting out this year.
Yeah.
Or, like, what? I'm like, I don't think that's going to help. But,
yeah.
anyways, obviously, there is a lot of breaking news in the NFL this week, but... we're going to have to save that for another episode. Because it isn't football season right now.
We can honestly save that stuff for
football season. Yeah, and we got to get into the NBA because we're almost wrapping up the season.
Yeah, which is wild.
Yeah, because the play-in tournament regular season is going to end on April 13th. And the play-in tournament starts on April 15th, ending on April 19th.
Yeah, that's in like 2 weeks.
And then the playoffs start the day after the play-in tournament finishes. So, like, April 20th. So, yeah, we're coming up on NBA playoffs, baby.
So, too late for the Suns.
Well, they're still sitting right there on the 11th spot, and they need to be at 10. It's just crazy. The West, obviously, is a lot more still, like, competitive in the different...
I want to say, like, 5th through 8th are all just one game
like
apart.
one game. And what I'm saying is still like 10, 11, 12. There's like multiple teams still in the running versus like the Eastern Conference. There's like 4 teams that have already been eliminated.
Yeah.
And so like there's only like 10.
I know.
So you want to be over there because all you get in the play-in tournament because everyone sucks.
No, literally, it's insane. Like the West is
That's
just
not fair. It's like, should we go overall record then?
Yeah.
Because, like, we do have to give a shout out to an ex-Gonzaga basketball player, Drew Timmy, who is, like, making headlines right now because he plays for the Brooklyn Nets, but he was in G League. And went off in the G League.
Like 50 points.
Yeah, he had scored like 50 points. So then the Brooklyn Nets were like, bring him on up.
Yo.
Hey, you can come right on up.
The Mavs are like, please.
No, like, do you want to switch? So he made his NBA debut the other night and had a double-double, like 11 points, 10 rebounds. And, like, they were like, what's going on? And he was like, I love March. Because, like, he went to March Madness, like, all 5 years he was at Gonzaga. And I'm like...
Respect. That's funny.
He's like, I love playing in March.
And, like, obviously it's
and so, like, hi.
Yeah, it's, like, conditioned in you to just pop off in March.
Yeah. It's in his blood.
Yeah. He just has, like, a body clock where it's like, it's March.
I kind of love it, though, because I'm like, go Zags.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for him. Grizzlies fired their head coach. Well, we're parting ways.
Fired! Going a different direction. Fired!
Yeah, I got an email like that at work, and I was like, I know. That doesn't mean we're parting ways. That's
about you?
No, I wasn't fired. Thank you for asking, though, today live. Live on the air.
I just had to clarify that because the way it sounded like you got it. So
I'm saying like I got an email being like, wish her the luck. And then like, it's like, it wasn't her choice, I don't think.
No, I don't think so either.
No.
I don't know the situation, but I'm already going to assume no.
Yeah, no. That's what I mean. Like we parted ways with the head coach. It's like, no, he was fired.
What if we said that when we broke up with people? I parted ways with him.
I mean, don't we kind of do that?
No, I say, got him the fuck out of my house.
Oh, did you? Well, I think their mature
I guess it
response
depends on
is
the
like,
situation.
yeah, we just like decided like
Go our
it's just
separate
like
ways.
yeah, like for the best interest of both of us. Like we're just moving in different
This
directions.
sounds like a PR post.
Yeah, I'm good at PR. Well, what's crazy is I saw a couple today post like a long post like that because
And
they
then
were doing April
are they
Fools.
asking for respect for their privacy?
Well, it was April Fools.
I'm so sick of today.
Yeah, they like were totally joking.
So interesting part of the Grizzlies parting ways with head coach is that they were second in the West like all of February,
Yeah,
and then they were dropped down to fifth. Not really sure what the situation is there. They like the GM or whatever has like said that they basically like he was gonna be fired if they like after like a first round exit kind of
Yeah.
thing, but then he was like, why wait? Which I'm like, well, out of the respect of the coach, maybe, I don't know.
But
Okay.
yeah, like
Because, like, what are you guys going to do for the next, like, 2 weeks? Like, and Ja Morant's, like, I think just about to come back from an injury. Like, they're not horrible. Like,
no,
I mean, at least play in tournament. But, like, now it's just like, oh, okay, fuck this. Like,
yeah,
I just don't like when they do that. I think you
No.
just wait till the season's over. If you already know you're not going to win much and stuff, like,
what's the point?
yeah, just wait.
Yeah.
I just feel like out of the respect of, and I feel like that coach has been there for like 5 years or something.
Yeah,
So
and
like,
I feel like he like gets along with his team.
yeah, they claim that he lost the locker room, but I also just feel like maybe Ja Morant was just posting pictures of his guns in the locker room again or something. Do you remember that?
Yeah, sure did. He got suspended for that.
Yeah, don't worry. But Anthony Edwards is on his fourth baby, and claimed to the judge that
She's crazy.
yeah, and that he doesn't care. Like,
Oh, dude, I love seeing the leaked texts. And she's like, I'm pregnant. And
Yeah.
his responses are wild.
wild.
And then he literally is like, he tells like the judge, like, she's like stalking him and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, they're just like trying to have you be a father to the babies you just created.
No, like you screwed them, and now you're trying to walk away without zero repercussions of your actions.
So crazy.
And
But then he like
yeah.
celebrates like one of his baby's birthdays, but like
Yeah,
not the
which
other
I'm
ones.
like, wait, we don't get to pick and choose.
Yeah, I think he does though.
Interesting way of life.
Yeah, it's like another part of being a man. I think you just get to.
The more you have, like, you get to pick and be like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, that one's cool. I like
Oh my
that
God, Mick Cannon, hello. Like you can't spend the same amount of time with 11 kids or 9 or whatever you have. There's not enough time in the day.
one. No, there's literally not.
One kid is getting more attention than the other.
God, where do
There's
these guys
just
go
not.
to school?
And also another menace in the NBA, Dylan Brooks, caused a lot of drama this past week. He received another technical foul and was ejected versus the Phoenix Suns after just being an asshole to Kevin Durant.
Yes.
Just because, like, he gets pleasure in that. Caused a whole scene. Anyways, gets ejected. What was crazy about it was right after the ejection, a reporter like sent out a message or a tweet or whatever she did and was like that was his 16th technical of the season, which that was important because if you receive 16 technicals in a season, then you are automatically suspended for another game.
Wait, that was his 15th or 16th?
So she wrote that it was his 16th.
Oh, shit.
And then like it got people all like, because they had like a big game or they have a big game against
The Lakers yesterday, yeah.
Oh yeah, and he wasn't going to be able to play in it. And then it like got rescinded being like, oh, the NBA confirmed like that was his 15th. And I was like,
Who's doing the math?
I don't know.
Is it the reporter or the
I don't know.
league?
Yeah, so that was interesting. So yeah, he's one away. He'll definitely do that.
Oh, easily. We still got 2 more weeks to go.
No, and
He'll
it's
do
just,
that by the end of this
and
week.
it's getting like more intense.
Yes.
Like these are like now we're hitting the playoffs. Like he's easily getting another
I'm
tech.
all for, like, physical play.
Yeah.
Like, obviously.
Yeah, spice it up.
Yeah, but my God, he is just an absolute
Prick.
tyrant on the
He's
field,
just
on the court.
Yeah, and he's just like he just does it. He's like
Yeah.
annoying, like
Like he likes it. Like he has said that he likes to be the villain of the league. He likes it, and I'm just like,
no, clearly.
that's weird.
Yeah, it's weird energy.
Weird
And
energy.
I just don't like his reactions, like when he does something stupid and then all the players get pissed.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
he's like
He's just
like, how dare you be pissed and like confused? And I'm like,
yeah.
because everyone doesn't want to play against you.
And
You're
also,
annoyed.
like,
His teammates have to hate him, right? Because, like, God.
I wonder if it's like a Richard Sherman thing where it's like if he's on your team, like, you fuck with it. But if he's not,
No,
then you're like,
probably.
shut up.
Probably, honestly.
No, God, I hate that guy.
Well, there was also another big brawl. With
NBA fight night.
Yeah, Pistons and the Timberwolves game broke out in a big fight that resulted in 5 players being suspended. So that's fun. I need more of that.
No, yeah. I'm dying, though, because I think that guy, Isaiah Stewart, I think.
Yeah.
He was, like, acting, like, super tough guy after that and stuff. And I'm kind of like, I haven't seen a single highlight of you all season. I don't even know who the hell you are. Like,
Yeah.
not
now
any
we're, like, throwing bows.
not any mention of, you know,
I think it was
rebounds, assists, like nothing all season.
Hey,
And then all of a sudden
he
you're
was
just
in a brawl, though.
pew, pew. And then he's like walking around like, and I'm like, wait, who are you?
No, who are you? But now you know
And
who
what
he
you
is.
so mad about?
It was like bad because the fight like went into the crowd, right?
Yeah.
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 That'll seal the
That'll
deal.
do it.
That'll do it.
Got another, what is it? Malice in the Palace?
You know, those fans got their money's worth.
Dude, yeah.
So
That's like me trying to go to a
Love
hockey
that.
game, just begging for a fight. Now we get to do that at NBA games.
I didn't see one fight.
Oh, yeah, you went last night.
And I'm not going to lie, I damn near missed all 3 goals because all 3 goals happened in the first 4 minutes of the game.
Did we win?
5 minutes of the game. No. 2-1. And literally the 3 goals happened within the first 5 minutes of the first period.
And were you late?
I wasn't like late, but I was just like walking to the seat.
Sticking around.
The first goal happened within 20 seconds. Yeah.
Well, it looks like I can't be going to a hockey game.
No, that
'cause
was no.
Considering
Ari
I'm
and
never
I
on time.
We were on time though.
Oh, to the Mariners game.
Yes.
Yes.
Mark it.
Yes,
Mark it,
that might
mark
have been
it.
the first time ever.
And no, we didn't go for
And
Hello
the
Kitty
last.
night. Because it obviously didn't make a difference.
No, it obviously didn't. That's just 10 more extra minutes of me getting irritated.
To wrap up NBA though, as we said, the West is kind of still up in the air. East is pretty much locked in, and we last 2 weeks are critical for those 7, 8, 9, 10 teams in the
Yeah.
West.
Kevin Durant is out this week with an ankle injury.
Well, we know those ankles are.
Yeah.
We gotta.
Well, if I know anything about spraining ankles.
This girl's ankle has been sprained for like
3 months.
months.
3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm also just like, if we don't make play-in tournament and then we just have a week left, you know, like, is he going to play? And did we potentially see the last game of Kevin Durant in his
No.
son's uniform?
No, I don't think so. I'm going to get more on the vibe that the Suns are going to fire their coach and they're going to keep him. Especially now that there's more talk about the team coming to Seattle and what that ownership group looks like. I think Kevin Durant will somehow be involved in moving over there. So, I don't know. He could surprise me, but
That's true.
I've always thought for these last like 3 years of his career that his little 1-year deals that he's been signing is because he will eventually finish
totally.
somewhere else. So I don't know, like how many other teams are we gonna pop to for
And,
1
like,
year?
Are we really just chasing money now, or are we just kind of playing the waiting game at this
That's
point?
what I mean. Like, are we gonna now go to a brand new team, a brand new city, like for 1 more year for what?
And then just a whole new narrative.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he likes Book. Like he likes Arizona. He's been pretty vocal about that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm just pissed about Bradley Beal's contract.
Yeah.
That no trade clause is
Anywho,
biting us in the ass.
April 24th, Shaking Up the Game is hosting
An NFL draft watch party
Yes.
and bingo. It will be NFL themed because we will have the draft going on.
Yep.
And raffle prizes,
At Dino's
good
Pub.
food, good drinks. 4:30
Good
p.m.
meat. Let's
At-
eat. Isn't that what Lois is saying? Good God, let's eat.
Ooh.
Good food, good drinks, good God, let's eat, or something like that. Isn't that
Who
like
the
a
hell
prayer?
says that?
That's like a prayer.
Oh, you're asking the wrong girl. 4:30 p.m. at Dino's Thursday, April 24th. If you're coming and you got merch, rep it.
Ooh, that's fun. Or like rep your Seahawks gear.
Yep. Because it will be the draft. So we'll have a lot of fun things to do. Obviously, bingo, some other draft boards and stuff. So
yeah, love that.
Yep. See
Love
y'all
you.
there.
Love y'all.
XOXO
Shakers.
Ew, that was bad, dude. Oh, don't do it like my mom does. That's what she does, dude. I shit you not. She goes.